What is up, gamers? It is me, Gamer of Honor, and today I am giving you the Darkest Dungeon modded gameplay that I said I would give you. Now, this technically isn't the first video that I did on this. The first video got messed up. If you want to know more context, go see my I made a mistake video. That will explain some things. So you won't get the full picture. So that kind of sucks because I've done basically like the first mission in like the tutorial thing mission part done. So if you want to see that, then I guess you have to go watch someone else's thing because I took a lot of time. So now we're going to be doing the video. So, and also right now, I will be showing the mods. Now, there will be a timestamp in the description. You can click that if either you don't want to see the mods, like you want to be surprised, or if you don't really care about the mods. So, I'm going to be showing the mods right now. So pause the video if you want to like skip over and use the timestamp. Okay, so here are the mods. I'm just gonna go down, explain some of them, and just go on. Okay, so first up, we have the Sunward Isle, which means a new dungeon, and then we have two expansions, and we have two trinket packs for some modded characters, and then we have Marvin Sayo mods, shared assets. You need this if you want to play a Marvin Sayo class mod. So I put these on top because somewhere else is a new dungeon. Marvin Sayo shared assets, I just put it on top because, well, I have the class trinkets, I just want to make sure. In the Steam page, it says put the add-ons on above the Sunward Isles, so I did that. Next, we have Courtyard Plus and Farmstead Plus. This is basically just like additions to the regular game's 2 DLC areas, which would be the Crimson Court and the Farmstead. No, Crimson Court and Color of Madness. So those are 2 DLCs. If you don't have them, then you can't use these mods. But basically, just add bonuses to the Courtyard and Farmstead. Next, we have the Pet Store and Pets mod. The Pet Store adds a pet store to the wagon. I forgot what it's called, but I'll show you that. And Pets 2 adds pet trinkets and a pet catcher fight as well, and some new enemies. I think the only new enemy other from like the pet catcher fight is a dog. So I'm pretty sure I said next. Beyond Mortality adds a new class and also adds new enemies to the ruins. So that's pretty fun. Dimensional Havoc. From what I know from Dimensional Havoc, it gives you a random event that gives you a mission that I think you might have to do. So you just do that, and I think it gives you powerful items, but also it's a tough fight. But I don't think this happened until like mid game. I don't think this event happens till mid game. Next up, we have Army of Bones. Gives modded enemies to the crypts, which would be ruins. Spider Nest 2 basically adds spider enemies, modded spider enemies, to every dungeon. Moonlit Dungeon Ruin enemy packs just gives more ruin enemies, I'm pretty sure. Koala Creature Collection, I think, gives a couple modded enemies to all the dungeons, I'm pretty sure. Not sure about that. I know it does give to some of the dungeons. I don't know. I don't think Sunward Isles counts, though, because it's a modded dungeon. I'm not sure. And we have House Full of Piggies, new enemies for the Warren dungeon. Cultist Incursion, new cult enemies, which can just roam around and be in any dungeon. Releasing in the Kraken adds a new boss and a few new enemies to the Cove dungeon. Web of Malice adds new enemies to the Wheel dungeon as well. Marvin Saves, Crimson Court, and Color of Madness trinkets. These add Crimson Court and Color of Madness DLC trinkets to these modded characters. If you don't have these, if you don't have either one of those DLCs, I'm pretty sure you cannot use these mods to add the trinkets. Yet another Musketeer rework. I have this mod because in the base game, the Musketeer basically does the same thing as another base game class called the Herbalist. So I have another Musketeer reworks to make it a different class to have some, more variety instead of having two of the basically same classes. I think the only difference is that the Musketeer has one different Color of Madness trinket. I think that's literally it. You have larger roster. Larger roster just increases the roster upgrade in the stagecoach. That makes it so you can get more classes recruited. So that's that. 4 trinkets adds 4 trinket slots, when usually in the game there's 2. I know that. But let me see what else. Other than 4 trinkets, I don't know if the mod, because I've seen on Steam people saying that it doesn't work intended. I don't know. I haven't tried this mod out yet. So if it doesn't work, well, that's a shame. But if it does, cool. Stacking inventory, I think, gives you, you're able to stack things. I think it's only heirlooms. I think it only helps with stacking heirlooms. I'm not really sure, but I've been using it. I think it just gives you like more stacking than heirlooms and stuff like that. Auto-saving journals. There are journals in the game that you can just randomly get, and this auto-saves them, so you don't have to carry them until the end of the dungeon, which is pretty cool. PogChamp Town Crier. Is this a skin for the Town Crier that makes it have the PogChamp face, which is pretty cool. Then we have the classes. We have the Bloat, Time Controller, Herald, Paladin, Exterminator, Alchemist, Legacy Falcon, Fury, Duchess, Apostate, Ashen Warrior, Guchin. I do not know if I said that right. I probably butchered it. I don't know how to say it. But the Guchin class, whatever. Trapmaker, Mambo, Viper, Enigma, Duelist, Noir, Warden of the North, Lamia, and Slayer. I might add more commodity classes later. But as of right now, this is just how much I just put, because I didn't want the game to crash on me. Because if you have too many mods, the game will possibly crash on you. So, yeah, that will be it for the mods. And now we will be getting into the gameplay. But like I said, I already did like the first tutorial area and the first mission, so I do have some things unlocked and stuff like that. I've already kind of progressed a little bit. So if you want to see that, you gotta go watch someone else's video on that. Also, I think the more mods you have, I think the longer that this takes to load.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final,
it lives, that's what I got.
thing.
This mission popped up,
nor could I look away.
Crier, because after the first video that I made, but that got scrapped, so that kind of sucks. So these are the classes that I have. I only have one modded class. I actually got this guy from the tutorial mission. He popped up in a town event, and I was able to get him, which is pretty cool. But we have Reynold, Dismas, Dio, Dumont, Estany, Toulouse, Gilbert, and Canuville. So we have 2 Plague Doctors, Hellion, an Arbalist, a Vestal, a Time Controller, a Highwayman, and a Crusader. Now I'll explain what their moves do to people that don't know. Dio, the time controller, I have not used this modded class yet, so I have no idea what he does. So that would be fun to test out. So I think from the video that got scrapped, I think I already picked up. Yeah, I already picked up these 3 heroes down here. So I think all I have to do is to do a mission. So as you can see here, good path to the boss. Okay, we're not gonna do the homunculus boss fight because I will absolutely die. It's not that hard, but it is hard right now. So instead, we're gonna be doing the well, there's no short missions, which kind of suck. But we're gonna do cleanse. This mission, we will get 4,500 gold, 5 crests, and a Urgen's charm, plus 50% healing skills, which would be good for my Vestal, since the Vestal is a healing class. Now we're gonna pick the classes. I think Theo, we're gonna put him in 3rd position, because as you can see here, it says that 3rd position is the best position. So the moves he has Muda. It's armor piercing, and it has a very low chance to stun. I'm pretty sure it's like that's like no chance to stun in this game. So then we have Zar or Rudo. Moves him forward 2, hits everyone. You can only use it once per battle. It bypasses stealth and it stuns them, but it doesn't do damage. We have Checkmate, hits the middle 2, and lowers their bleed resist. And then we have Road Roller, can hit anything, bypasses guard, and knocks the enemy back, but can have a chance to knock the enemy back by 2. Oh yeah, and Muda can only hit the front 2. So that is Dio from JoJo. That's that modded class. We're also gonna bring in Estini in the back to be our healer. Actually, Canuville does have Battlefield Bandage, which is the Arbalist's heal move. But the thing is though, because the Vestal would be good in the 3rd position, because in the 4th position we can only do the 2 heals. Mace Bash you can only use in the front 2. Illumination you can only use in the front 3. So the 4th position she can only heal. That's why I was thinking maybe do Canuville, because she can do basically everything from the back. So actually, I think we're just gonna bring the Vestal so we just don't die. Even though it is an easy mission, it should be good. So we have our Hellion, Wicked Hack, Iron Swan, Breakthrough, Bleed Out. That's actually pretty good moveset. I'm not gonna lie. So we're actually gonna put her in the 1st position because that's a very good moveset, I would say. And then in the middle, I think we're gonna put Reynold or Dismas. What can Gilbert go in? Gilbert will not go in 2nd position. So Dismas or Reynold, we're gonna put. I think we're gonna put. Well, actually, we'll put Dismas since he is able to hit the back line easier, and he's able to bleed. Well, actually, bleeds don't really matter, but the back line does help. So we're gonna take Dismas. And we have one trinket. We have a protection stone. We're actually gonna put that. Okay, cool. So the 4 trinket mod does work, which is cool. But we're gonna put the protection stone on the Hellion, which basically gives her +5 base protection, but it lowers her speed by 1. The speed stat is kinda the number. Okay, you might think like, oh, if the character has a higher speed than the enemy, then that would mean that they go. The speed stat's not like that. It's like say you put all like the enemies in your classes on a wheel and spin it. For however much speed you have, that's how many times that enemy or class will be on the wheel. So you could say it for like that. So technically, someone with lower speed could outspeed someone with higher speed than that enemy, but it doesn't happen that often. So it's like a wheel. you know, compare it to like a wheel. So we're gonna go in. You always take food and torches with you. Always. So we're gonna take 12 food, 2 shovels, 1 anti-venom, because there's not really many enemies that can blight you in the ruins. 2 bandages, 2 medicinal herbs, 1 key. I don't think we need a holy water. And then get some torches. I think that's good. Actually, it's a medium, so I'm gonna get that. Maybe 1 holy water would be good. And there's nothing really much else we could do, so we're actually gonna go in. So there should be an easy mission, since it is an apprentice mission and it's a medium. The medium kind of scares me, since I usually like to do short missions with low level characters, since it's easier.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
So we have to complete 100% of room battles, so that means that we literally have to visit every room to make sure. So bookshelf, we touch it, nothing happens. Okay, cool. Now with the locked display cabinet, I think you can use the key or a shovel. We're gonna just try to touch it, and that was probably a good idea. Now she's bleeding. I'm gonna get rid of that bleed. Okay. First fight, we have a modded enemy over here, the Flawed Observer. We do not want the Flawed Observer to use their special. They have a special ability that happens in round 2, as you can see it's round 1, but in round 2 they can possess someone, which is not good because it adds hard on enemies that can appear. So we're actually gonna tracking shot her, boost up Dismiss's stats, and then we're gonna have Dio, Muda, the front guy. Okay, so he brings end, but 2 less dodges. Empower does suck. It buffs stats plus 20% damage, which is pretty sucky. So we're actually gonna bleed out. We're just gonna bleed him, but also debuff our damage, but that's fine. He's dead now. So we're actually gonna heal this up, and that's the end of the first round. So we're actually gonna have Dio checkmate the middle 2. And then we're gonna have Dismiss hit them all. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was a bad idea.
Gently.
Now the Flawed Observer doesn't have a chance. The Flawed Observer is probably gonna possess. Yup. Well, this is not great. And she got observed, which adds the harder modded enemies, which really does suck.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Already a great start to the dungeon. Already just a great start. We're just gonna attack him. And then we're just gonna cut him.
Continue the onslaught.
So yeah, so already not them. Auto-saving journal, you read it, and then we can just get rid of it because we have auto-saving journal mod, so we literally don't have to worry about it. Okay, so this is the second fight. This is ectomorphs. These guys can be dangerous. We're actually gonna hit the second dude, because these guys I think are more dangerous than the bad guys. Bad guys do have more health, but these guys do have a move that is quite bad for us. Full party heal.
Sedated.
We're gonna road roller this dude. And then we're gonna iron sword.
Back to the pit.
So now he's dead. Okay, this is the move I'm talking about. Well, not this move, but when he does that, next turn he will do the move I'm talking about, which is I think I don't remember what it's called. But it is definitely not a great move. So we're probably not gonna bleed him, since he has as you can see down there, he has an 80% bleed resist. So we're actually just gonna shoot him, and then we're gonna road roller that guy. Move move him back. Terrorize, that's what it's called.
Grievous
Terrorize is
injury.
pretty bad move. It does a lot of stress and does a lot of damage. We're actually gonna heal up Dio. Make them more for Churl. Not really that big of a deal. We're gonna Iron Swan. We can actually just do Iron Swan. So Iron Swan just hit the back. Lost in the Devour. That's stress and another debuff, which sucks. We're actually gonna Muda. Actually, Zawarudo. We're gonna do that. Stunned these two, the Bloated Specters, but didn't stun this dude. And I just realized that we can only do Muda in the front, which is kind of sucky. Punch him. And then we're gonna shoot the back dude. He's dead now.
Give them no quarter.
Okay, and then now we're gonna break.
As the fiend
We're gonna hit all of them,
a faint hope
which is pretty
blossoms.
good. And then Vestal's actually gonna heal herself this time. And then since he's stunned, he doesn't get his turn, which is pretty good. Then we're gonna Road Roller so we can get the Iron Swan play. See, now we Swan, we got him. And then we shoot him or not. We're actually gonna heal up Dismas this time. Churl, which is not really that bad of a move, to be honest. We are going to checkmate now, and
Confidence
it kills
surges
Lord
as the
Spectre.
enemy crumbles.
We got some rewards. So now we're gonna open the heirloom chest with the key, and that's gonna give us more rewards.
Finding the stuff is only the
If we
first
get rid of
test.
the citrine.
Now it must be carried home.
Actually, I think we just have you take the holy water, take Jade. Because the holy water really does not matter to us. It just gives a little bit of resistances. Like more blight, bleed, disease, and debuff resist. Not really that big of a deal. There could have been a curio. That's
The
what
way
that
is
but
lit.
in
The path is clear.
I did explain
We
what
require
most of
only
stuff
the strength
is
to follow
and
it.
does in like my scrapped video, which does suck. That I had that it was scrapped.
Ambushed by foul
but,
invention.
You win some, you lose some. You know, you can't have it all. So we're gonna
The
check in
light,
this room.
the promise of
Battle.
safety.
No battle. Just return back. So far, the Dio class, not bad. The art could be a little bit better, but you know, they probably had what they had. You know, the modder. I'm not saying it's a bad mod. They probably just had what they had. To be honest, it's pretty good. I like the skills.
If only treasure could staunch the
Zawarudo,
flow.
I do not like that it moves
Otherworldly
forward.
corruption.
I don't like that though, to be honest. Okay, now we
In
go
Radiance, may we find victory.
here. 3 modded enemies and a base enemy. So we're gonna Road Roller. Actually, no, we're gonna Muda the front. Dread Skull it. These guys will stress. I think he can poison. We don't like blight. He can blight people. And now Bone Courier is now not in the back anymore, which kind of sucks. So we're gonna tracking shot this dude, which is actually gonna get rid of his stealth because the tracking shot is pretty cool. Okay, turn down
The will
the
to
light.
fight.
Back up.
Forward.
We're gonna Iron Swan and kill him. And you're gonna heal
The
Dismas,
wounds of
Estony,
war can be
because we
healed,
don't want Dismas to
but
get
never hidden.
to death's door. Summon Dread Skull, that kind of sucks. That's right, these guys can summon more, which sucks. Heal Dismas up again. Then we're going to... What's their stun chance? 40. We're gonna do this to stun them all, which is pretty good. And then we're gonna hit this dude.
Their formation is broken.
Low health.
Maintain the offensive.
And then this. Shoot that one. And then keep break through, get a crit, which is pretty nice. That was actually a really good breakthrough. So now we move up this dude, kill him off. Then we slash this dude.
Executed with impunity.
And now we win the battle. Plague Doctor Rock Gut Sensor.
So
I do want that.
Or is it
I'm gonna give
merely
him. I'm gonna use a
trick
torch and
of the
give
light?
that. Locked sarcophagus. It's trapped. He's now bleeding. We don't want bleeding. So we're just gonna, you know, put the stuff in there. Put this, some stuff in the inventory. Right? Bandits. Bandits. Not a big deal. Tracking shot. Buff this stuff up. This dude we're gonna bleed.
Annihilated.
Out him. Yeah. And then checkmate so I can hit both of you guys. Bleed resist. I think Dio's Muda move right here. I think you're supposed to have another person who can like debuffs their stun. Even though that is a very small amount, so I don't really know. Maybe that increases when we level up that skill. We're gonna just do a full party heal because why not? He's just gonna take down anyway. To be honest, so that probably wasn't the best heal I could use. I probably should just use the single target heal. Now we're gonna checkmate again, which will kill the gun dude. Then we have the cutthroat. This is not great. We're just gonna slash cutthroat, and then we're gonna do a full party heal, which I probably shouldn't be doing, but whatever. Then we're gonna break through. Didn't hit the dude, but it's okay because he'll bleed out anyway, so that actually just gives us more time to heal. So we're just gonna shoot corpse, and then I guess do this. Do that, yeah, and then just move him back in position, and then we can get another heal. We're actually gonna have Destiny heal herself.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
So now we're just moving on. Okay, stack of books, an old journal entry, cool. I'm gonna put it in my inventory just in case, but we don't need it. We have auto-saving journals. Now this one, use the shovel this time.
A blazing star is born.
And we got some good rewards, some money and a portrait. It's pretty good. We're gonna check here because we have to, because 100% room battles. So we're gonna check this room.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted,
has some crests.
and purpose is made clear.
Good. That is less good. I'm actually gonna have you eat some food. That might have been a waste. It probably was, to be honest. A waste of food, but it's fine. So we have a trap here. I think the best one. Well, we could have Dio. I think we're gonna have Dismas because he has higher stress, and that's great.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Stress break, and he got a lot less health, so we're probably gonna be healing Dismas for this next fight. The best one. Okay, we're gonna see what's in here.
A handsome reward
Okay,
for a task well performed.
the blackest of fades, whatever. Cool. Dismas, you eat these. That's you. Crate. Busts. You probably do want busts, so actually I'm gonna get rid of the 75 gold. Two modded enemies and a bone list, and we got surprised, which really sucks. We're gonna road roller this one. Actually no. That was the wrong spider that hit. Okay, good dodge. Tracking shot. Spider, because these spiders can heal. That's a very big problem. Okay, cool. And she can either mace bash or elimination. We're just gonna mace bash. Yeah, see, they can heal, which really sucks. And then he's gonna heal someone who is, well, no, that gives him restoration. That sucks. So we're just gonna like shoot shoot that dude now. So this, we're gonna road roller, hopefully push him back. We did not. They have a 60 move resist, so that's probably why it didn't. Random ace bash and killed the stone spider. Okay, cool. Oh, that's right, breakthrough does do some shitty things, such as buff. We're gonna actually checkmate. Try to kill that dude. Then we're gonna pistol shot him. 14 crit, that's pretty good. He has 1 health now. But he still gets a move, of course. Except he doesn't, which is pretty good. We're actually gonna... we're gonna lose, yeah. Just to kill him. Stone slam, that's gonna be a stun. Oh wow, never mind. Then we break through. Which is pretty good. We can't do anything with Dismas, so we're just gonna have him shoot corpse. Then Dio, he's gonna punch, kill the stone spider. Now we get those rewards.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be
beaten. Then we're gonna
beaten.
put the characters back in position. Okay, that's great. 4 modded enemies. These guys absolutely suck. Checkmate. We just shot. That was a 3 crit. I mean, at least it killed it. That move critting though does not really matter. To be honest, it's not really a damage move, but it's still nice that it crit, because if it didn't, it probably wouldn't have killed him. Here's the torch. We're gonna heal Dismas up because Dismas is slowly dying. I did not realize that Dio has 14 dodge. That is a lot. There is a modded class called the Hood that has a lot more dodge though, to be honest. But that's still pretty good amount of dodge. 10 crit, that's great. See, this dude can summon regular skullets, so we have to kill this dude fast before he summons more skullets. Those are dread skullets, he doesn't summon those, he just summons regular skullets. So since he is a human, he can bleed, so we're gonna make him bleed. And then we're gonna make him bleed some more.
Eradicated.
And he's dead. We have an emerald.
Seize this momentum.
I think we take that over the
Push
jade.
on to the task's end.
We open the chest. We get some goodies. We get a scout. Okay. That sucks. We do not have 2 shovels. That sucks. I mean, the urn, that's cool. Some more money. That's a hunger check. I'll put that right there. Hey, come on. So we only have 1 shovel. That means, as you can see on the map, we've got a scout, so it shows what's here. There's an obstacle here. If we don't get another shovel in this fight, we're kind of screwed. Because we will have to take damage and stress. And I don't think we're gonna get a shovel from this fight. These are 3 modded enemies and then Bone Defender. We're gonna check. Actually, what's the stun resist? 25, 10, 10, 10. We are going to Zawarudo. I can't say that. Like, we're actually gonna hit this guy. This guy kind of sucks. The Bone Defender, I don't really care. These guys also suck. I know that these guys can blight and stun. They do also have a heal move, though it's, I mean, I don't really care. They have a heal move that can heal us. That gives us stress, I think. And then Bone Backstabber, if he gets to the back, he's gonna stab us. So we don't want that. We're actually gonna back shot him. And then we're going to. Oh yeah, did I not? Oh no, I did Zawarudo. That's what I thought. I didn't move them back. We're gonna break through, hit them all, and if I had the Vestal in this position, I could have killed the Bone Backstabber. That sucks.
A momentary abatement.
Bang. He gets 2 actions, so he's probably gonna. Oh no, wait, the stun took away 1. That is right. We're going to checkmate here. Just kill the backstabber, and we have the wine taster. Almost dead. Big shot blast, and it hits everyone but the guy I'm trying to hit. Drink up. That is the move I'm talking about. Stress, but it heals. Well, but horror is just stress over time. 10 crit heal. That's pretty good. Take a sip. That's the move that's not great. Blight and a possible stun. We're gonna Iron Swan and hit this guy. Back. Next, we're gonna checkmate to get rid of the corpse and to kill that dude as well. Then we're gonna pistol shot this dude. 14 crit. That's pretty good. Though he's probably gonna die anyway. And then we're just gonna wicked hack. He can't bleed. I actually don't know why I took the Hellion then. I mean, the Hellion's been good so far though. Then we just do a group heal. Pretty good group heal. And now you are dead. 10 crit, even though he was already gonna die.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Suit of armor, I think we just touch it. That's a quirk. Runes Adventurer. Minus 20% stress and runes. That's pretty good because we're in the runes. Observed feels like mirror watch. We haven't run into any of those enemies though. Any of the enemies that come from the observed quirk. As you see here, we don't have a shovel.
Without
so
tools of iron,
stress.
you must rely
Dismas
on
is
flesh.
1 stress away from going on a stress break. That's not good. Open the crate. We get 2 deeds. I think we replace that with the anti-venom. We need deeds and stuff like that because, you know, they are heirlooms and they help with upgrading buildings. Okay, those are the enemies coming from the observed quirk. And then we have the Terrafing, which is, I think comes from the Koala Creature Collection. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure though, but I'm not completely sure. What sucks is that there's no 4th place, so even if I did Road Roller, we couldn't get into position for Iron Swan. So I'm just gonna. This guy is probably better there. Probably want to hit him though anyway with Road Roller. Oh, he can't move. They can't move. Can you bleed? You can't bleed. Okay. No, you can't bleed. Let's try again. Bleed. Nope. Let's do full team heal because we already have pretty much max HP. Pretty much. Dismiss. Yup. Vigorous. So whenever you get a stress break, you can either get a
adversity can foster
affliction or virtue. You can get afflicted or virtuous. We got virtuous there, which is pretty good. Now this modded enemy, he doesn't really attack. He just kind of, after everyone's done with their turns, picks someone and it will basically stun them. We're gonna pick the Vestal because no one really needs healing. So basically, she is stunned and she will always act for first because plus 999 speed. That's gonna make you go first. We're actually gonna tracking shot him. Probably should have tracking shot with this at the start, but eh. Then we're gonna Muda kill the little dude in front. The Awakening, that does suck. Everyone gets a little bit of stress. Except we're gonna have to bleed out and make you bleed. That's pretty good. Stun the Vestal again. Because, again, we don't really need the heals. Give a little bit of bleed damage. Okay, so Dismas just healed himself. Dismas is then gonna kill that thing. The name, I'm not gonna say the name because it's literally just random letters. What's your stun resist? 20. Well, that's great. We just wasted it because it dodged. We didn't waste it, but it was wasted. But we did not waste it. Night Bite, that's a bleed. That's not a great bleed. That's really not great. I'm not saying that it's a bad bleed, like it's like a bad bleed. I'm saying like that's not good for us. I'm not saying like, oh, that's fine. I'm saying that's like bad. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting this many
but a victory
rewards.
nonetheless.
Really, Crusader thing. We're gonna take that. Blightstone. We will actually, yeah, we can just put it on people. Blightstone plus blight skill chance -1 speed. No one here can blight, but for the sake of space, we're gonna actually give that to the healer, the Vestal. The Vestal. No, no, I messed up. I messed up. Rubies are good. Probably gonna take the ruby. We can probably replace the crest. No, but that's a lot of crest. I think we're actually gonna replace that 2 citrine. And I think we'll be fine. No, don't need you to move. 4 more crest. I do not need more crest. Go here. We try to do it. It's trapped. Probably shouldn't have done that, but she resisted the bleed anyway. Bump the torch up again. Last scout. So this does have a room battle, because if it didn't, then we would have ended the mission when we did this. So this one had to happen, which does suck. I do wish that it did end on the previous battle, but unfortunately it didn't. We have the Iron Maiden. We're gonna use it. Usually you would use
glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Yeah, another one of these. That kind of sucks.
In blood.
My Vestal has 3 stress left to take before she goes crazy. Okay, finally, no modded enemies, only base game enemies. I'm gonna tracking shot this dude. Get a buff up. Then we are going to checkmate these 2 guys. And then we are going to actually single target heal
The wounds
Dio.
of war can be healed.
Then we're gonna
Never
Iron
hidden.
Swarm back at. I know I'm kind of just doing damage in like, you know, in like area instead of like single targeting. I should probably single target enemies instead of like just doing damage among the group of enemies, because, well, it would, you know, stop one enemy from fighting. To be honest. Road Roller. Actually, we're gonna do Zara Rudo. I'm gonna stun them all, and then I get to punch this dude and kill him. Pistol shot. Didn't kill him. That kind of sucks. We're gonna actually break through though. Do some damage to them all. Then we're gonna heal Dio. Then we are gonna checkmate to get rid of the corpse and the guy, the bone arbalist. We're gonna shoot the other arbalist, or not, and then we're actually gonna just we're gonna have the Vestal heal herself, estimate heal herself, and then I cannot hit him. I can't hit him. That sucks. So we're just gonna attack the bone defender because he can't bleed. So using bleed out literally would just debuff the Hellion and not be good at all. It won't be good. We don't want her debuff, so we'll just have it like that. Okay, cool. Dismiss himself. 14 crit.
Blow.
That's my Dismiss. Muda, I guess just kill him. Yeah. Sure. Book of Intuition.
Horrors. Brought low.
Minus
and driven
chance
into
for
the
parts to
mud.
surprise, -1 speed. I mean, I guess that belongs to Dio, correct? I mean, we're gonna actually replace that. We're gonna put that on the Vestal, I guess, to just keep that. We're actually not gonna go yet. We're gonna open this chest. It's trapped. Well, it's okay. We're gonna use the campfire.
Gathered close in tenuous
Bad one,
firelight.
but this,
An uneasy
these are
companionship.
camping skills. They help. Actually, we probably don't touch that. Let me see. Prey, Sanctuary. We're gonna need this. Prevents nighttime ambush, which is really good. So we're gonna do that. Prey might also be good. If religious. I don't think anyone here is religious. Yes, no one here is religious. Oh, Stolen Identity would not have been better than Sanctuary because that adds stress. This reduces his stress. I mean, I guess we do Encourage, who has the most stress. Well, I guess you, because we can't use it on herself. And then Dio will use Darkest Sun on himself. Wait, these are 0? Okay, that's kind of busted. Oh yeah, Revel. Oh, that affects everyone. I thought that only affected her. Oh, it says party. Wow. Okay, well that. I should have done that from the start then. You know, that seems pretty good. So we're gonna rest. There will not be no ambush because I did the thing. I did the skill Sanctuary.
Room by room,
And
hall
we
by
beat it.
hall, we reclaim what is
9,400
ours.
gold. We got 6 busts, 2 portraits, 2 deeds, and 24 crests. The Hellion, and Dio, and maybe Estini leveled up. I know Dismas didn't level up. Yeah, I think Estini leveled up as well. So let me see what portrait got. Dismas got Ghost Hater, so more damage and less stress versus the Ectomorph enemies, which was those blue guys. And then Blade Master, more damage, accuracy, and crit to melee skills. That's literally useless on Vestal, because she's mainly a healer class, and even if she does have attacks, you mainly
Trouble
want to use
yourself
her
not with the cost of this
range
crusade.
attacks. Kill the
Its
Kraken.
noble
This is
end
going to be a
affords
boss
you
in the
broad
Cove. We're
tolerance
not
in
going
your
to do
choice
that.
of means.
And now we have the Guild, which upgrades
Make no mistake,
your skills.
We
You can
will
unlock new
face
skills.
ever greater threats. Our soldiers
then-
must be ready.
The Blacksmith, you can use to upgrade your gear.
The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
So we're gonna need stress relief. As you can see, my people were kind of stressed. Estini, what can you do? You will only meditate. That's pretty bad since the amount of stress she has. Dismas, I think, will be fine. 2 Les, I think we can just put 2 Les in the gambling hall and do that. And then now we have the Stagecoach. 4 new classes. We have the Apostate, Jester, Herald, Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms and Jester, base game classes. Herald and Apostate, modded classes. I have used the Apostate. It depends on how good the Apostate we get here, how good the starting seals that the Apostate has. It depends on if I'm gonna like this Apostate or not. And then the Herald, I have not really played the Herald that much, but I do know he cannot eat food because he gets blighted when he eats food, which is kind of dumb. Okay, so we have the Man-at-Arms, Crush, Rampart, Bellow, Retribution. That's not amazing. Yeah, that's actually not really great at all. Instead of Crush, we probably would have wanted Command or Bolster, to be honest. But we'll take him, because, you know, Man-at-Arms.
The raw strength of youth may be spent,
Then,
but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
then the Herald. The Herald, Sever, Colesk. I don't know if that's how you say it. And then Embrace. I think Cole is definitely the move he needs. Coalesce is also the move he needs. Sacrifice, Embrace. That's okay. Maledict. Oh wait. No, Maledict is what we needed instead of Embrace, and then Sever is just deal damage. No, but Perforate I think is better than Sever. Yeah, Perforate. No, because it only hits the back. Well, this can hit the front. Okay, but I think instead of Embrace, we probably wanted Maledict. But that's fine. Still, the Herald, pretty good. Now, what? The Apostate, please have good moves. Yeah, no. I mean, no, this is just horrible. Horrible moves. Moves we wanted: Last Rites, Borrow Time, Incite, and then Condemn. Condemn or Apocrypha. Well, technically, we could have took Condemn. We want Condemn. We want Last Rites. We want Borrow Time. And honestly, Apocrypha Cripple Text or Incite. Either one would have been good. Tenebrosity and Desecrate both suck. They're both very bad moves. So, we didn't get a good one. We're gonna keep her. But
A world view
we're
buttressed
not
by
using her.
dogmatic desperation
And then the Jester. Let's see
invariably
what we
leads
got.
to single-minded fanaticism.
This is not a great Jester. Dirk Stab, Harvest, Solo, Inspiring Tune. We want Finale and Battle Ballad instead of probably Harvest and Solo. Listen, I don't really use Solo. I don't like. I mean, Solo. It seems good because like it seems very good, but like I don't really use it at all, to be honest. Harvest is fine. Dirk Stab I usually just use instead of Solos because that can also move you. Finale, I mean, is the big move that you use once per battle. You can buff it with his other moves, and it just becomes a super powerful attack. And Inspiring Tune is the stress heal. We need this. This is one of them ones I wanted. We're gonna take the Jester anyway. We're gonna take him anyway.
He will be laughing still at the end.
Can't upgrade the Stagecoach. What can we upgrade? We can upgrade the Tavern. Well, hold on. What do we have in the Nomad Wagon? We're not gonna buy any trinkets because that would make us very poor. So the next expedition we couldn't use anything. We're probably gonna upgrade the Abbey actually. Probably upgrade the Penance Hall, Transept,
A
Cloister.
man in a robe, claiming
Then I'll upgrade
communion
the
with the
Tavern as well.
divine.
Bar,
Madness.
gambling, brothel. And I think that's going to be that's gonna be it, gamers. So this is technically the second episode, but technically the first for y'all. But this is the second video I recorded on this, so I apologize. But I hope this video is good, and I hope that it isn't. My voice is indeed. You're able to hear it. Okay. Well, I will see you fellow gamers later.